WPG-2, and you're like in second last place. What are you mad about? Mason McTavish is beside himself. I don't know why. Amazing play by Josh Morrissey and a great goal. Get ready to fly. Flight 527 ready for departure. Get ready to fly. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game 82 that really doesn't matter, so we're going to record it like it doesn't matter. But don't worry, our beautiful, lovely background will be used for game 1 of the postseason. So, the Jets beat the Anaheim Ducks 2-1 in overtime. We'll take it. We'll take it. For a new franchise record in wins, I believe, and in points. Also, with that, Connor Hellebuyck is officially the first goaltender in National Hockey League history to single-handedly win the William M. Jennings Award in back-to-back seasons. Every other goalie you're thinking of, their backup goalie qualified for the Jennings as well. And I disagree that I think that backup goalies should be recognized as even if they don't play the amount of games. Like, I feel like if a goalie plays 10 games, he should be recognized for that, unless it's a complete disaster. So honestly, last year Brossoit should have been recognized for this, and so should Comrie, but that's not the world we live in, so that's what it is. But Hellebuyck has won it, adds to his trophy case, which will no doubtably include a Vezina trophy, as well as hopefully a heart, and maybe a little something extra. A little something for him to win later on. You never know. So. The Winnipeg Jets dominate this game. It doesn't say that, it doesn't feel that way because we won 2-1, but they dominated. They were all over them. Start to finish, they were in the zone. They were generating offensive chances. They were making grade A scoring chances. They just had no puck luck whatsoever, which is, it is what it is. But, I think people look at the score and be like, uh-oh, like it was a close game. Yeah, not really, though. It really wasn't. To say it was a close game is really disingenuous. First off, as well, Alex Iafallo re-signed this morning. We made a video on that. Check that out. There's no Moose Watch today. There's no reactions today other than the overtime at the top of the hour. Because basically, what's to report? You know what I mean? Like, the Moose haven't played since we last spoke. They haven't signed anyone since we last spoke. And they're dead last in their division. So, unless there's, like, departures in news breaking, I don't see that as a realistic situation. There could be some departures on the way. I imagine there will be, because there's a lot of AHL contracts that need to be changed, but we're not going to talk about that today. So, first period, Jets are controlling play. Honestly, I don't agree with the roster deployment tonight. I don't get it. Like, they're like, oh, they want this game. They're hungry for this game, Scott Arneal says. And I'm like, could they be hungry for just playoff success? Because I'd rather not get injured. In the first period, in one play, the mascot blocks a shot off the foot, and Perfetti takes a high stick, and I'm like, okay, could we not do that? Like, they score in the second period, take the lead at the beginning off a draw on a power play. They give up one late in the third on a Troy Terry, just a tap-in goal. And then they score and win in overtime. Like, there's not much to say here. We take the win. We take the lumps. It is what it is. That being said, I feel like the Jets need to just recalibrate for the playoffs now, honestly, is the way I would look at it. Mark Scheifele finishes the regular season with his 39th of the year in overtime in glorious fashion. Now, here's some housekeeping rules to talk about. We are going to be live streaming the Winnipeg Jets playoff run. For as ever long it lasts, we will be live streaming. We're also going to have Peg City Hockey over. We're going to have some of our friends over. It'll be a great watch party. You guys will see it on the live stream. It'll be lively and adventurous, hopefully. Game 1 will be live streamed. Game 3 will be live streamed. And Game 4 will be live streamed. Why isn't Game 2 live streamed, you may be asking? Because we're fucking going to Game 2. We'll be in the building watching your Winnipeg Jets play the visiting St. Louis Blues. This is not 2019. This is different. This is better team. This is a better team. They need to play like it. Plain and simple. With any dates for Game 5 to 7, if necessary, we will let you guys know as it happens. But honestly, thank you all for being here the entire season. This one was a little bit harder for me because I was in creative communications at Red River for the entire season. So my schedule was a little bit harder on me, and I really appreciate that you guys stuck around. The views dropped a bit, but that's because the quality that I was able to put out might have dropped somewhat too, and the in-depth analysis wasn't always going to be there, and I appreciate that you guys have stuck with us. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful time. This is not the end. This is possibly just the beginning. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Go Jets, go.
1-1, Nikolai Ehlers chips it through, gets around, and he shoots and scores!